You see this okay, Tony?
Yeah, that's good.
Cool. All right, guys. So the first time we met, right? The topic today is assess. The last 2 weeks we covered catch yourself. Tony, do you remember what catch yourself means?
To sum it up, it's about understanding when you have brain alarm, and then beginning to start this process where you're understanding where you're at, and that's not helpful, and that you want to kind of start bringing yourself back into this more conscious state and relaxing and doing the rest of the tools so you can make informed decisions and better decisions.
Perfect. Exactly, Tony. And Rosie, do you remember our last class for relax? What did we cover, or how do you relax?
A little bit.
What can you give me a brief summary of what you remember?
I can't even think.
Well, to cover it, we did like some breathing exercises. So just kind of recap for AJ because she wasn't here. But we did like meditation and breathing exercises. And we picked about like 10 different things to figure out what we can do to relax. So today's topic is assess. And what assess is, does anyone want to take a guess what assess means? Go ahead, Lucas. You're on mute though, so you can unmute yourself and then you'll let me know.
To look over your situation.
Right, to review your situation, right? To reanalyze that. That's perfect. So before we jump into assess, I just really want to know how you guys are doing. Just kind of relate back to relaxation and being mindful, right? Could everyone in this chat, let's name one thing that you're thankful for this past week or weekend. And let's just go around the room and I'll just call your name and you guys can share it, okay? So I'll go first. One thing I'm thankful for this past week or weekend was especially the nice weather we have today. I think the past couple of days it was really rainy and gloomy, but I feel like I'm more energized today than ever because of the sun out here, enjoying the weather. So like after this call, I might go outside, walk my dog, enjoy the weather a little bit more. Lola, I'll have you go first. Lola, do you want to go first for what are you thankful for this past week or weekend?
So we've been going on a bike ride with my friends, or one of my friends, while social distancing.
Nice. Stay 6 feet apart. Cool. How about you, Lucas?
Just hang out with my family over Mother's Day.
Nice. Did Mother's Day? Cool. It was a nice day too. On that Saturday and Sunday. How about you, AJ? What was something that you were thankful for this past week or weekend? You're in your garden?
Yeah.
What do you have in your garden?
Vegetables.
What kind of vegetables?
Green beans, tomatoes, cucumbers.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. I like cucumbers. Mm-hmm. How about you, Rosie?
I don't know. I guess still be able to like talk to my friends and stuff.
Nice. And is that through seeing them in person, or is that through like FaceTime, Skype, or anything like that? Or
yeah, FaceTiming, playing video games with them, pretty much.
Nice. That's cool. How about you, Coach Tony?
For me, I think one thing I'm super thankful for that I think we might take for granted, just not this week, but almost like every week, is like the internet. Like having access to the internet. I'm like trying to pick up a couple hobbies, doing yoga all the time. I'm trying to learn how to, I don't know what they call it, but skate dance, like dance while I'm on skates. So I'm taking up hobbies, like, when you're bored, you're just like, let me just YouTube this real quick. Yeah. So I don't know, this summer y'all might see me skating on the tennis court. We'll see.
Nice. Are you a skater?
Not at all, but like, was on a tennis court a couple weeks ago, and there's some kids that were skate dance. I was like, oh, that looks cool. I'm gonna try it.
Okay, cool. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, man.
All right, guys. So today's topic, like we said, right, it's assess. It is the third letter in the craft change process. Kind of like what Lucas says is analyzing your situation. And so, just some key things of like kind of defining what assess is. Some people may define it as evaluating a situation. Like Lucas said, is analyzing a situation, but also it's thinking critically on the decisions you're going to make, or even problem solving. So those are all ways that you can assess something. And then on the bottom are kind of games that you can do to work on your assessment skills, right? So, there's games like tic-tac-toe. You guys could do like board games like chess and checkers. Play chess, yep. And then Jenga. You guys played Jenga before, the tall tower. You guys got to assess, which structure would, if you pull which one, they'll fall. So it'd been nice if we all played at some sort of virtual Jenga. But, when I see you guys in camp, we could probably play some Jenga during our life skills session too. So those are just some kind of things to kind of get your brain thinking about assessing, right? So now I'm going to challenge you guys to this, okay? We're going to do an activity. It is the one rule activity. So it's going to work on your assessment skills. So we're going to pretend that you can make one rule that everyone must follow. What rule did you make and why? Okay. So let's think about this. I'll go first. And I guess one rule that I would make is that every student doesn't have to pay to get higher education. So what I mean by higher education is that, for example, if you guys go to college or some kids go to private school, I would make the rule where no one has to pay for education, because education should be free, right? And also when you get education, you're in debt. So you don't want to be in debt because you want to go get your education to get a good job, to eventually, pay off or buy what you want, or do travel wherever you want to go, play a sport, or, go to sporting events, right? So that'd be my rule, and that's why I make it. And I think if we didn't have debt, a lot of us would be a little bit more happy. So I think when you guys get to that high school, college level, you'll understand where I'm coming from. But that'd be my one rule. As you guys think, I'll have Coach Tony go first, and then you guys can think a little bit more, okay?
Oh man, couldn't you send me your presentation? That way I could have had a heads up. I'm gonna take a minute here, and I'm gonna try and come up with something. Maybe just give me like a 1 minute timer, and I'll have something ready for you.
For sure.
All right,
So we'll put Tony on pause. Does anyone know what they want to say? Because you guys could jump in right away.
I know.
Who's that? Who says I know? Is it AJ or Rosie or?
It was me.
All right, AJ.
Okay.
What's your one rule?
So my rule would be, everyone has to eat at least one vegetable a day.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Why did you make this rule?
Because I like vegetables. They're good for you, and yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite vegetable?
Potatoes.
What was that?
I don't know, potatoes.
Potatoes? Okay, I like potatoes too. I also think with that, I think vegetables are really good for you too as well. And I think I need to eat more vegetables as well. Yeah, I think my favorite vegetable has to be like, that'd be like a cucumber, or maybe like some broccoli's good. Asparagus. I mess with asparagus, It has to be cooked right though. So, and I also like portobello mushrooms. If you like put them in the oven, let them smoke up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Fire.
Celery, if you have ranch.
All right. So who's next? We'll let Lola go first since she's younger. Go ahead, Lola.
I would make the rule where everyone has to try like one new thing.
Well, that's mine.
So you said everyone try one new thing every day, right?
Well, my rule is that everyone has to try new food every day. So
Try new food every day. Yes, I love food, and I'll be down for that. And Lola, yours
Yeah,
was
like maybe a hobby
new hobby.
for mine.
So tell me why. Because I know, but tell me why.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
to try a new hobby.
So we got a little.
So like it's always good to try new things because like if you try something and don't like it, it's just like a one-time thing and you don't have to do it again. But if you try something and you like it, then you can continue doing it.
Exactly. Same concept for you too, Lucas, or is that same concept for you too?
I think it's good for everyone to try something new every time. Like, so then you're not eating like the same food every day.
Exactly.
Like if you go to McDonald's every day and get the same chicken nuggets every single time, you're gonna grow tired of that. But if you try other types of food, it's better for you.
Exactly. But man, I'll eat a whole bunch of chicken nuggets too, though. But
What?
yeah, I'll eat a whole bunch of chicken nuggets too. But yeah, I totally agree with you, right?
I said the food thing. She said the hobby one.
Yeah, and I agree with both of you guys. Like, I think the world's so big, right? You got to expand your horizons, try different things. Because, for example, you guys may have never liked tennis if you guys never tried it, right? And I agree with the the food thing too, because like there's so many different types of cultures, ethnicities and varieties of food out there. Man, if I could try a new food every day, I'd be honored. And I think it'd be healthy, different, everything. So I think that'd be cool. All right. So thank you guys for sharing, Lucas and Lola. How about you, Rosie?
I'm not really one of those people that make people follow a rule, so I don't really know.
What is like a wish? You're like, oh, I wish I could do this instead then.
With anything, I guess, I don't know.
You don't know? All right. I'll see you at camp. I'm gonna ask you again. So think of a one rule. You got no rules. So you like no homework. That's a good rule, right? You don't know homework?
I don't have homework anyway, so like it's not really a problem for me.
Oh wow, you're so relaxed. That's good.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, thank you for sharing your opinions. All right, how about you, Tony? We've reached the end.
So I'll try to make mine somewhat sport related, but I think one thing growing up that's like always been disappointing for me is when someone gets like cut from a team, regardless basketball, football, tennis, soccer. So I think my one rule would be like there's every sport has a no cut rule. So no, regardless of your playing ability, if you love the sport, if you want to be involved in it, you should be able to do that. So that's my rule.
Cool. I agree with you. I think there's like some teams that are so big, but like if everyone wants to participate, they should be open. People should be open and let them participate in it. Agree on that. So transition to this assess activity got us thinking a little bit on analyzing critical thinking. So this time we are going to be on a deserted island, right? We have just ourselves. We are a group of civilians. Look at those two islands, right? We're on a rock. And it's about how many people in here with us, Lauren? It's about 10 of us, right? So as a group, let's think about like 10 items that we must have in order to survive for 7 days on a deserted, stranded island. And on the 7th day, a boat's gonna come pick us up.
You'd want
But for the meantime, we need to have 10 items that are packable or like holdable in your hand or something you could carry with you. It can't be like a car or a boat. So let's think about 10 items, okay? I'm gonna write these down. So let's discuss. Go ahead, Lola.
You'd want a backpack so you can hold everything in it.
Right, backpack is essential. You can store stuff in there, right? Food, supplies. Cool. Do you guys agree with that? Cool.
Yes.
What else we need? We got a backpack.
We need like
Yeah,
weapons.
and I have another one.
Go ahead.
A tent.
Ooh.
A tent for shelter, right? Oh wait, no. A tent. Why do we need a tent?
You'd like a bow and arrow.
To protect us from the outdoors.
I couldn't hear you, but it's like someone gets shelter, avoid getting sunburn, right? Anyone else? What else we got? We got 2 items in here to survive. Is this gonna be
We need
enough for us to
weapons.
survive? Weapon. What kinds of weapons?
Like I don't know what those things are called. The thing that helps cut down like
A bow and arrow?
Like a machete.
yeah.
Yeah.
Machete?
Because you
Right.
never know you need them.
Right.
We cut into coconuts, or if there's like debris and stuff, or
Right.
make
And
a-
we also exactly. And we also got to think about how to diversify that machete, right? Because that machete could cut spears to get some fish or something like that. So it could be used a variety of ways, right? AJ, you said a bow and arrow.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, you were thinking what she was thinking. Okay. All right. What else? So we got a machete, cutting stuff up.
Maybe
Lighter.
What was that, Beth?
A lighter, so I can
A
make
lighter.
fire.
Okay, a lighter. Oh, we weren't gonna make fire with some sticks. So yeah, a lighter. Make some fire, right? We won't have to go from scratch. A lighter. Yep. It's gonna get cold at night.
A first aid kit.
First aid. There we go.
So what are we at, 5?
Yep, we're at 5. Like I'm getting hungry. Like, how are we gonna get food? Like, how does that work out? Like,
We could use like fish net,
fish net.
because then we could like catch fish and stuff.
We can always make the fish nets because we got that machete though. So I don't know if we want to use that on our item for that.
What do you do? Cut down banana leaves and make a fish net out of those, Tony?
That's why we got you there on the island.
Yeah.
Almighty leader, you'll think of something.
Let's bring Boney then. He says all he ever had for toys was a banana leaf.
So what do we agree on? Fish net, or are we agreeing on strings, or are we agreeing on?
Because we could like fashion it out of vines, like the net out of vines, and then but if we have rope, we could attach it to the. I mean, why not? Why do all that when you could just have a fish net? So I don't know.
Right.
It's a tough one.
It's a desert island, Tony. There's no vines.
Which picture are you looking at? That
The one that says Desert Island,
Oh.
not Rainforest Island.
Oh, it does say
AJ's
desert.
with
I see
me.
it. I see it.
It
AJ's
does.
on my team. Lucas is laughing with me.
Actually, it does. I should have said tropical island, right? Like we could have a vacation on there, you know, the 7 days. So we'll do fish now, right? Because we gotta fish some food, right? But like, you know, we're eating, right? We got a fire, we're eating, you know, all happy, got a little home, but like what are we missing? Like, aren't you guys gonna be thirsty? How are we gonna get that?
Cause can't you like use a cup and like boil water to clean it out or something? Or what do you think? Okay.
Exactly. And I'm thinking, let's talk scientifically. If you boil ocean water, it's still gonna be salt, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, right? So we would need something like some sort of purifying tablets or something like that. But what's the best way to get fresh water? Purifying tablets? Would that work on salt water? I'm asking Tony and Beth since you guys are a little bit older. And Julie.
I was gonna whip out my phone.
I think you need to boil the water and then collect the steam, and you can drink the steam. Is that how the water gets distilled? Beth is the actual doctor here.
I think that like our Navy and Marines, they have desalinators that take the salt out of the water, like some kind of filter or I could be a tablet, I don't know.
Okay.
But we definitely should take that with us.
Right, a tablet or a filter to filterize the salt water, right? Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we got 7 things. What's 3 more things that we could work on? So we got shelter, we got food, ways to catch food. We got, you know, we got a first aid kit. We got a way to make a fire. We got weapons. We got a water filter.
Do we have the clothes on our back? Does that that doesn't count as an item?
Yeah, that'd be considered what you're gonna wear for the next 7 days. So if you need extra clothes, you got to make clothes out of, you know, the leaves out there or something like that. Yeah. What else? Yeah. Oh, I think sunscreen, right? What do you guys think? Sunscreen, because we might get burnt. It's gonna be so hot out there. Limited shade. Sunscreen. Cool. 2 more. What are you guys gonna do for fun?
So we can't have technology.
Yup, you sure can't.
I'm gonna take my tennis racket.
Right. You guys play the up down with the coconuts, you know what I mean? You guys could, you know, get creative, right?
You could use it as a fishing net.
You could with the strings, you know.
Okay.
AJ, Rosie, what if we probably need? Well, I guess I was gonna say a flare, but I was thinking we could probably use like fire to kind of signal them over, right?
Burn stuff, yeah.
Yeah, burn stuff. So I think 7 things are pretty essential. Yeah. Any others? I guess I'll let you bring an animal or a person. Who would you bring?
I'd bring somebody with me on this desert vacation.
They'd be like, "Why would you bring me?"
I choose you to come with me, bro. You're gonna have to go through this too if I'm
All right. Okay.
Sure, let's bring some pets that can help us hunt.
Right. Yes. Like one like a dog or something like that could hunt the animals in there. Cool. Well, here's a list of things that I've had you guys listed. I think it's a good thing. So we have a backpack to store all of our equipment. We have a nice tent. We weren't gonna make a tent out of the supplies we had, so we're gonna have a nice tent already. We got a machete to cut things up. Got a lighter to start a fire. First aid kit. Fishing net to catch fish. Water filter, sunscreen, pet animal, and then we got 2 things. So I guess we solved everything with 8 items. So you guys aren't that needy. Good job. So this is the desert island exercise. If you guys think of any more, let me know, okay? I guess the last two thing is we'll bring a net generation net, right? And then we'll bring a rackets, and so we could play tennis, right? Always got to train when we come back after the 7 days, right?
I like it. I like it.
Cool. All right, so this kind of wraps up for this week's on Assess. Just kind of give you guys some activities, kind of have you guys critically think on different ways of worlds or different situations. So next week, I want you guys to think about 6 different things. We're going to create a vision board because next week's topic is about focus and concentrating on your future. Where do you want to be? Where do you want to go in 10 years? And so we're talking about your personal goal. What do you personally right now want to achieve? Your professional goals. Where do you see yourself in the future? Who inspires you? Does Coach Tony inspire you? Does your parents? So who inspires you? It could be anybody you want. Family. So you talk about family is what's something that you would like to see or happen change to better your family. What would you like to see improved in your community is number 5. And then for number 6, I know we've been for quarantine for so long. Let's think about, where do we want to travel or, experience? So kind of your assignment or just kind of things for you guys to brainstorm for next week is these 6 categories. And then you guys will have the option to, if you guys are prepared, I would like you guys to bring a vision board, like share like a PowerPoint, similar to what I have here, where you could just kind of mash up some photos together. And so next week, I'll explain to you what my vision board is. But if you guys have ideas, you guys could create them at home or create them on your computer through PowerPoint or something. And you guys could just show us through Zoom. So it's kind of like a show and tell thing. And then we'll have a video for us to watch as well next week. So this is just kind of wrapping everything up with assess and focus.